Hi, my name is Joe O'Donnell, and I'm here with Mike Sweeney's Catholic Baseball Camp. And we've been part of this this is our 5th year with the camp. And my particular role is to answer, actually originally started doing the website, and so we got that up and running, and then we created the email system so that if some of the parents had questions, they could email me. And lo and behold, that was a very much unexpected grace, because I got to be in conversation through email and then through phones with a lot of the parents. And some of the challenges that we've seen with these camps, and not just these camps, but any camps, is sometimes costs can be prohibitive. And the parents have called or emailed, and the grace that I've come to understand through the parents is that they put aside their pride. And because of the faith they have and what they want for their kids, they put that aside and said, I'm going to call up the camp and see if there's any way that my kids can come, and are there any scholarships available. And so I am fortunate enough to have these conversations with the parents, and it's amazing grace to hear and share their stories about why they want to come to the Mike Sweeney Catholic Baseball Camp. And it's because of their faith. And they understand that kids are going to be playing baseball, they're in other types of sports, but they also want to see faith involved in their life, because as we all know, sports can overtake your life, and kids as well. And so if they can find something that incorporates sports with faith, that's what they're looking for. And these parents are so faith-filled that they'll do anything to get their kids here, and even put aside their pride, which I admire greatly that they've done this, because sometimes the pride's going to keep people away from doing things that are available to them. And that's one of the things that the devil likes to play with, is our pride. And if we can put that aside and allow God to work in their lives by just opening themselves up and asking, hey, I'd like to send my kids here, can we make it happen? And absolutely, we're going to make it happen, because this is God's camp. And last time I checked, he's not too wrapped up about money, and I'm not either, so it's going to work out, and we just love having the families here. The environment at the Catholic Baseball Camp, it's not just about sports, but it's for the kids, but it's the whole Catholic community, from the parents to the coaches to the players. It is amazing grace. And at the end of the camps, it's kind of hard, because the parents don't like to leave. They like to stick around because it was such an amazing moment. They don't want it to end, and nor do we. But it's a beautiful time. We learn a lot about each other. We learn a lot about our faith, and we share it with each other. And it's just been an amazing journey. And the camp's growing. We started in Kansas City with Mike Sweeney. Father Burke brought it to Chicago, so we've done this. And now from our Catholic baseball camp, it expanded into the soccer camp, the hockey camp. Hopefully we'll do a football camp and a volleyball camp next year. So faith is alive in our Catholic faith, and it's starting to spread into other sports. And it's sad to say, but that's where our kids are at. They're on the field. And so we need to meet them on the field and bring Christ to them. And then hopefully throughout that, and they see the examples of these athletes, these coaches, other players, parents, hopefully this will start to have a change in their life and understand that faith is a big part of their life. And when we think about sports, we tell the kids that, if you want to be a good athlete, you need to train. They need to work on their hitting, their running, their fielding. If we want to be good Catholics, we need to work on our faith. So we need to work on our prayer life, our study, and our evangelization. How can we share our faith with other kids and people? So if we can do this and prepare ourselves just like an athlete would, and we prepare ourselves to be a good Catholic, then we can help evangelize as Jesus wants us to. And in doing so, it's fun. It's actually, to live your faith, it's amazing. And to share the grace, you live your life differently when you share your faith. When you live your faith, life is just different. You see people differently. They probably see you differently. And in reality, what it is, it's we see Christ in them, and hopefully they will see Christ in us. And once that happens, the whole culture, the whole environment just changes.